Homer somehow created an army of himself. One day, Homer bought a brand new hammock. He spun around on it a few times, and suddenly, the hammock created another Homer. The clone looked exactly like him, except for one thing. It had no belly button. Homer told the clone to change a light bulb, but the moment it touched the bulb, it got electrocuted and died. Homer tried to move the body, but the clone was unbelievably heavy. Then he suddenly looked at the hammock. Using the clone's strength, Homer threw the body straight into his neighbor's yard. To avoid doing chores himself, Homer brought the hammock back out, and then another Homer appeared. Soon, Homer had an army of clones. The clones went shopping with Marge, listened to Grandpa's stories, and even played baseball with the kids. Seeing how thoughtful Homer had become, Marge decided to reward him. But Homer had no idea. The real trouble was just beginning. The next morning, the clones were making breakfast together. When Marge walked out, the real Homer immediately chased them out of the kitchen. Just then, Flanders showed up to get back the chainsaw Homer stole. Homer told him to leave his credit card behind. Outside, the clones saw the chainsaw, then all pointed toward Flanders' house. Homer simply nodded. But when he was planning their next task, the clones came back carrying Flanders' head. Homer was completely stunned, so he decided to get rid of every clone by dumping them into a cornfield. To make sure this never happened again, he even threw the hammock off the truck. But after Homer left, the clones started using the hammock non-stop. More and more Homers appeared, and wherever they went, the plants around them started dying. Soon, the news reported that the clones were about to take over Springfield. Then Lisa saw Homer crying because all his donuts were gone, so she tied donuts underneath a helicopter. Just as she expected, the clones went crazy chasing them. But right ahead of them was a cliff. The next second, thousands of clones fell straight over the edge. Marge thought the nightmare was finally over, but then she noticed something strange. The Homer standing beside her didn't have a belly button. The real Homer had already fallen off the cliff. Seeing this, she was shocked, but in the next second, she completely changed her mind.